If you have ever visited a temple, you will see almost all the people who visit go around the temple at least once, and above all, they do it clockwise. But why? Why go clockwise around a temple? What is the reason behind it? Is it a compulsion to do it if you visit a temple? Is it a superstitious belief? Or is there any science behind it? You're watching UniWhy, and in this episode, we will explore why go clockwise around temples. First of all, let us try to understand the meaning of Pradakshina. Pradakshina means going in a clockwise direction. Now with that said, if you notice closely, many natural phenomena turn clockwise above the equator and anti-clockwise below it. It is not just with air or water. The very energy system functions like this. This is why if there is an energetic place in the northern hemisphere and you want to derive benefit from or absorb the energy, you must go clockwise around it. Now, what if you want to benefit more? Well, if you want to benefit more, your hair should be wet. If you want to benefit even more, your clothes should also be wet. If you want to benefit still more, you must go around naked. But wet clothes are probably better than nakedness because the body dries up very soon. Clothes remain wet for a long time. So wet clothes are the best way to go around any energy space because you will receive it best, or to say, you are more receptive that way. That is one of the reasons why every temple in India has a water body near them, which is generally called as Kalyan-e. It helps the devotees to get their body wet easily. When you go clockwise, you are moving with a certain natural forces. Any consecrated space functions like a vortex, which means that it reverberates and it also draws. Both ways, an intermingling of what we are referring to as the divine and what we are calling as the self happens. The idea of being in a consecrated space is to constantly allow this transaction to happen, so that gradually the living body itself becomes like a divine entity. If you want, you can keep this body like a beast, or you can make it like a sacred form. Going around a consecrated space is a simple way of receiving this possibility. Particularly from the equator up to 33 degrees latitude, this is very intense. That is why we set up most temples within this region, because this is where you get maximum benefit. You can clearly see that as you go up north, temples were set up mainly for devotion. In the south, the devotion aspect is there, but the most important thing is they are scientifically constructed in a certain way. Magnificent structures which took lifetimes to create. One of such magnificent structures is Kailash Temple at Ellora. Have you ever visited the Kailash Temple? Which is the temple that you're yet to visit? What was your opinion regarding why people go around the temple before watching this episode? Which video do you think we should do next? Let us know these things in the comment section below. And remember, if you don't know why, ask it on UniWhy. We will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good one.